Good afternoon, everybody. So there are many lessons from this war. I think it's very different from all previous wars, and one of the most central difference is the fact that we are dealing with a set of coordinated factors that most of them are semi-state. They are led by Iran, and Iran developed some kind of a genius, really, strategy that says, I'm not going to fight, but I equip, I help, I assist, I support this set of entities. They call themselves the resistant front. Now, if we look at lessons that we might have learned, there are good news and bad news. Let me start with the bad news. The bad news is that in every war, in the near future, in any military conflict, we will have to deal with this matter of multi-arena, multi-front war, which requires a different preparation and, of course, larger resources, and it will be difficult for us to obtain our objectives. And this is the scenario that we must prepare for any future conflict we're going to have in the near future.
The state of Israel never had a strategy about anything. That's the key. It never had a strategy about anything. And if I were to take what happened on 7th of October, and I don't want to talk about why we got there, you can read the report of the Commission of Inquiry in the Meron disaster. If you just change the names and the numbers, it's the same reason. You don't need another Commission of Inquiry. But once that war began, Israel made every possible mistake. And it's continuing to make all kinds of mistakes. You just cannot think that about operational moves when 2.4 million people are in a state of possible famine. We're responsible for their sewage. We're responsible for their health care. We're responsible for everything. So it's best for us to start to understand this. Iran will progress to a nuclear weapon if it feels that it has the need, a real need to do so. It's a threshold company, and it will stand to gain the most in the past decade from a lack of an Israeli policy. But the risk isn't on the Iranian side, it's on the Israeli side. And Iran's monumental success of advancing with its nuclear program, but also acting as an intelligent country with a leadership, with a strategy, opened that axis between Tehran and the Mediterranean in an amazing way.
آنچه در مورد ما میگویند